Welcome to Dreamcast with Evan Lefavor, the show that proves that with the right cast, any project can be exciting. That's right, today on the debut episode of Dreamcast, I am going to be blowing your minds because every episode of this show, I bring to you the best possible casting choices for hypothetical or upcoming movies or TV shows. That's right. So on this show, am going to blow your minds because tonight we are going to be talking about the dream cast of a hypothetical Star Trek The Next Generation remake movie franchise. That's right. We saw that they rebooted Star Trek, the original series. We saw that they rebooted it in the cinemas and they made 3 movies. Those movies were actually pretty good, right? And so what if they made a brand new movie franchise that is a remake of Star Trek The Next Generation with a whole new cast playing all the iconic characters from Star Trek The Next Generation that we know and love. And that is exactly what Dreamcast is all about. So hold on, buckle your safety belts. Don't forget to share the link to this if you like this show. So here we go. So, the first character in the cast of the reboot movie relaunch of Star Trek The Next Generation is a very important character. That is Dr. Beverly Crusher. Dr. Beverly Crusher, an iconic and fan favorite character of Star Trek The Next Generation. And who could possibly play this iconic role? Well, I'll tell you who. Someone who was born to play this part. And I promise you, after you watch this video, you will want a Star Trek The Next Generation movie franchise starring this cast. I promise you. No matter how big of a Trekkie you are or how against the idea you might be, trust me, by the end of this video, you are going to be a supporter of this project idea and this dream cast. So who could it be? Who in the world could play Dr. Beverly Crusher? Well, a woman who was born to play Dr. Beverly Crusher, that is none other than Bryce Dallas Howard. Dun, 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 dun. Look at her, Bryce Dallas Howard. You've seen her in the Jurassic World movies and countless other movies. The daughter of Ron Howard from Andy Griffith and the director of Willow. His daughter, you know her, you love her, you know without a shadow of a doubt she has what it takes to play Dr. Beverly Crusher. As a matter of fact, she was born to play Dr. Beverly Crusher. So what will she look like? What will Bryce Dallas Howard look like as Dr. Beverly Crusher? What will she look like? Let us look. Let us look. Ba-ba! Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun! Ooh-wee, look at that. She looks just like her. She looks exactly like her. There's no getting around it. It is amazing, isn't it? Oh my God. It's impeccable. And so Bryce Dallas Howard definitely has the acting chops and the look to pull off Dr. Beverly Crusher in Star Trek The Next Generation, coming to cinemas soon. So who's next? Who's next, huh? That was a great one. Bryce Dallas Howard as Beverly Crusher. Who am I going to talk about next? How about Geordie LaForge? Oh, LeVar Burton, he killed it as Geordie LaForge, another fan favorite character. I mean, let's face it, every character on Star Trek The Next Generation is a fan favorite character. So when you talk about remaking it and recasting it, you're treading on sacred ground. You're treading on sacred territory. And you need to get these casting choices right. And so when you're talking about Geordie LaForge, who in the world could possibly step into that role and just kill it immediately? Well, you want to guess? You want to guess? Here it is, y'all. John Boyega. That's right, John Boyega. You know him from Attack the Block in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. He played Finn, the stormtrooper who turned to the light side. That's right. Imagine him. Look at him. Look at him. Imagine him with the visor on. And him playing Geordie LaForge. It's almost like he was born to play Geordie LaForge in Star Trek The Next Generation, the movie, Reboot, franchise. Okay? So what would John Boyega look like as Geordie LaForge? Here we go, y'all. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Look at him. Oh my God, there he goes. It's perfect. It's perfect. That's just one picture. Imagine him actually in the costume, playing the role. John Boyega was born to play Geordie LaForge. And trust me, if he played Geordie LaForge, it would be a better role than what Disney gave him in Star Wars. I guarantee it. So who's next? Who's next in the dream cast of the reboot of Star Trek The Next Generation for cinemas? A whole new cast for all the characters we love. Who's going to play Deanna Troi? Who is going to play Deanna Troi, the counselor Troi? Such an iconic role. You know, who could ever play this role? Well, I'll tell you who. I'll tell you who could play this role. Eva Longoria. That's right, Eva Longoria is Deanna Troi in Star Trek The Next Generation, the remake, the movie. All right, we're just going to call it The Next Generation, okay, from now on. The Next Generation. Star Trek The Next Generation. So, look, she's got the look. She's got the charisma. She's got the charm and the sweetness. She can also go serious on you. Eva Longoria is perfect to play Deanna Troi. There's no question about it in my mind. No question at all in my mind. Eva Longoria is Deanna Troi in Star Trek The Next Generation reboot. What does she look like? What does she look like as Deanna Troi? What does Eva Longoria look like? Boom! There she goes. Look at that. Now, was I lying? Was I lying? Can't you see her as Deanna Troi? I can't see anybody else as Deanna Troi other than Eva Longoria. I can't see anyone else as Deanna Troi other than Eva Longoria. So who's next? Who's next, huh? What about Wesley Crusher? Little Wesley, the kid growing up on the Enterprise because his mom is working on there. Who could step into this role? Well, what about Gabriel Bateman? That's right, Gabriel Bateman. He played Andy Barclay in the Child's Play movie, and he's been in a few other movies. I think he would be perfect as Wesley Crusher. Check him out. Look at this. Look at that. That picture's a little weird, but look at that. Look, it's Wesley Crusher, Gabriel Bateman. He's got what it takes, guys. Look at that. Look at what he's doing there. He's perfect for the role. He can get dramatic, but stay innocent. You know, let's admit it. Let's admit it. It's perfect casting. What else? Star Trek The Next Generation. What would Star Trek The Next Generation be without Lieutenant Yar? That's right, Tasha Yar. Who would play Tasha Yar? Like, You got to make Tasha Yar an important character in a movie version of Star Trek The Next Generation reboot. Okay, but who? Who could play Tasha Yar? Scarlett Johansson. That's right, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow herself, as Tasha Yar. Look at this. Let's see what she looks like. Let's see what she looks like as Tasha. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Oh, my God. Tasha Yar is Scarlett Johansson's dream role. Imagine what she can do in this role. She would kill it as Tasha Yar. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Tell me. Like this video if you think these casting choices are the dream cast for this movie, even though it's just a hypothetical movie at this point. If you think this is the dream cast, hit a like, yo. So what about Worf? Worf, you gotta nail Worf. All right, Worf is such an important character to get right. And someone's got to have a great physical presence, be commanding, but also be able to be funny in an unintentional way because he's so serious. So who would be the best Worf for a Star Trek The Next Generation movie reboot? Terry Crews. That's right, Terry Crews. Most people know him from comedy stuff. They've seen him in like all these movies where he's playing a funny role or doing this or that. But you know, he can take it there in a serious role. And I truly believe there is no one on the planet other than Terry Crews who should be stepping into the role of Worf. Don't believe me? Here he is. Boom. Yes. Look at that. Terry Crews as Worf. Perfect casting. He's got the physical presence. He's got the ability to be funny. It's like, it's a no-brainer. Come on, guys. Terry Crews is Worf in Star Trek The Next Generation, the movie reboot. So what about Data? Who is going to play Data? Well, I'll tell you who can play Data, because it's got to be someone who can pull off the robot, the android thing. You know, so they've got to pull off the android thing. They've got to have an innocence to them, a naivety. And there's one actor on the planet who was born to play Data, other than Brent Spiner. And that actor is Tobey Maguire. That's right, Tobey Maguire, the guy who played Spider-Man in some of the best superhero movies of all time. The original Spider-Man trilogy by Sam Raimi is perfect for Data in Star Trek The Next Generation, the reboot movie. That's right. Data is played by Tobey Maguire. What does he look like? Boom! Look at, there's Toby as Data. There's Toby. Look at Tobey Maguire has the perfect innocence and awkwardness and naivety to play Data. That smile he's got. You know, imagine him looking just like Data, and playing the role, taking it to a whole new level. No one else could pull off Data other than Tobey Maguire. What about Q? We got to have Q. We got to have Q in the movie, right? Come on, we got to cast Q, right? I mean, how could you have a Star Trek The Next Generation movie, remake, trilogy, or even beyond without getting Q involved? Well, I'll tell you who the fuck should play Q. You might be going, oh, it might be a little too old to play Q, but no. No. He is not too old to play Q. Actually, he's perfect age to play Q. And that is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Bill Murray. Yes, Bill Murray is Q. What's he look like? Here it goes. Boom. Yes, Bill Murray is Q. Come on, you gotta tell me. It's a genius move to have Bill Murray playing Q. Now that would make the movie. That would make the motherfucking movie Star Trek The Next Generation, the reboot movie, Reboot. So an important role would be William T. Riker, number one himself. Who could play Riker? Who in the world could could fucking play Riker perfectly. All right? I'll tell you who. John Krasinski. That's right, John Krasinski as William T. Riker. What's he look like? Boom! There we go. There's John Krasinski as William T. Riker, and I'm telling you, it's perfect motherfucking casting. Look at him. Picard's right-hand motherfucking man. That's right. None other than John Krasinski. I don't think anybody else could really pull it off other than John Krasinski, honestly. So, look at the picture speaks for itself. He's got the look. He's got the acting chops. Boom. Perfect William T. Riker. So last and certainly not least, Picard. Who could be Captain Picard? Who could just pull off the look of Captain Picard and have the commanding presence and, be such a natural leader, just like Captain Picard? Who could pull it all off? Well, there's only one actor, y'all. There's only one actor out there that can pull off Captain Picard other than Patrick Stewart. And this is my last choice for Dreamcast as Captain Picard. None other than Bryan Cranston. That's right, Bryan Cranston as Captain Picard. Oh yeah, you know it. Just imagine him bald and imagine him in the Starfleet uniform. Imagine him sitting there in the chair. Imagine no more here he is. Oh, Bryan Cranston as Captain Picard. Holy shit, there he is. Oh, perfect casting. Perfect fucking casting. If anyone can take it there, pull off Picard other than Sir Patrick Stewart, it would be none other than Bryan Cranston, hands down. So what's the cast, guys? Bryce Dallas Howard as Beverly Crusher, John Boyega as Geordi LaForge, Eva Longoria as Deanna Troi, Gabriel Bateman as Wesley Crusher, Scarlett Johansson as Tasha Yar, Terry Crews as Worf, Tobey Maguire as Data, Bill Murray as Q, John Krasinski as William T. Riker, and Bryan Cranston as Picard. This is the dream cast of Star Trek The Next Generation remake. It's a hypothetical movie now, but maybe because of this video, this movie with this cast will be made into a reality someday. Tweet this movie. Send it to all the stars of all the different Star Treks, Star Trek The Next Generation. Tweet it. Tweet it at people like J.J. Abrams. Tweet it at people like CBS. Tweet it at people that are involved with the Star Trek franchise so we can get this dream cast and this dream movie to be a dream come true. And someday we will see Star Trek The Next Generation with this dream cast. Ooh-wee. Stay tuned for more episodes of Dreamcast.